What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite leave-in conditioners. Guys, I have a lot. Just like deep conditioners, I really like leave-ins as well. I think that they make a great base for whatever your style is, whatever gel you're using. It can either make or break sometimes. Your wash and go, your twist out or whatever, depending on if it has enough moisture or not, things of that sort. So yes, I have a lot. Some of them double as moisturizers for me, / hair milks, things of that sort. I was going to try to do them separately, and then I said, you know what, let me just put them all together. So let's go ahead and get started. So one of my favorite leave-ins is the Girl Origin Maracuja Rich Moisture Hair Milk. You guys know I love this. This is one of the ones that doubles for me. I love this as a leave-in that I put in the shower before a styler, but I also like it on dry hair as well. So say for instance, I needed to moisturize this wash and go for whatever reason, I would just take some of this, rub it in and scrunch it on my hair. It soaks right in. It gives me a boost of moisture that I need, and it fluffs my hair out a little bit so I can go ahead and do what I need to do, get a few more days out of my wash and go. So I really like it for that as well. It smells good. The only problem with this is you have to order it. This is not found on the ground. So if that is a deal breaker for you, then maybe bypass this one, but I got some other ones that would work that you can find on the ground. But I really enjoy this one, and this one is down to here, so I hope I got another one in my stash. We'll have to see. So yeah, love this. And guys, everything that I mentioned I will try to have linked below, so if you're interested and want to try them out, pick them up, I'll have links in my description box that you can go to and yeah, pick whichever one appeals to you. Okay, so another one of my favorite leave-ins is the As I Am Classic Leave-In Conditioner. Guys, I started using this when I had a small TWA, and I still like it. It smells good. You can find it on the ground. It's just the right consistency, so it has enough slip that it just glides through the hair. You can detangle with this if you want to, but it also gives your hair that nice shine. It's thin in a way that you will feel like maybe it doesn't have a lot of moisture, but it ends up packing a lot of moisture. So to kind of show you the consistency, there's the consistency of it. So it's pretty thin and it just spreads out really nicely. It kind of puts you in the mind of like a primer when you're putting it on your hair. It just soaks into your hair. It doesn't sit on top, and it's just like primed your hair for your styler, in my opinion. So I really like this leave-in, and it's a holy grail for me. I like it. I always have it on hand, and yeah, love it. I didn't show you the texture of this one, but this one is more of a cream. So it's more of a cream, but it still soaks right in as well. See that? I mean, it just, and you can just scrunch it on your hair, and it smells really good. And I'm just going to rub it in my hands because both of these have really good ingredients, so it doesn't matter if I put it on my hands or not. Okay, so those two are really good. Another one that I really like is the Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intensive Leave-In Conditioner. And I didn't think I was going to care for this, but I tried it, and it actually packs a lot of moisture too. And I think a lot of people sleep on this leave-in. They'll put it in their hands. It's quite watery, if you can hear that. So for some people it's quite thin and watery, and they think this isn't doing anything for my hair. I'm not going to have any moisture or whatever. But once it has been in your hair, sat a while, you can definitely feel the moisture from this. And I really like it, and I like it because it is thin. So for me, if I had to have my choice between thin and really thick, I prefer thin, or somewhere in between, but closer on the thinner side, because I have low porosity hair and it takes a while for my hair to drink up stuff or things to soak in. So I prefer a thinner leave-in that can, you know, my strands can soak it up. It can get into my strands and help to moisturize. and I don't like stuff sitting on top. I think when stuff sits on top, it has a better chance of flaking. So when I can see something that I put on my hair disappear into my hair, I like that. Some people don't. Some people are like, it just drunk my hair up, it didn't do anything. I personally like for things to just soak dead into my strands, and these two for sure do that. Well, so does this one, but yeah, I like this one. So this one is one you can find on the ground. This one is one that is, you know, a little bit more affordable, and I like it. Can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. Another one that I really like, and I have talked about, and I just used it up. I think it was just in my empties, but I re-upped on, which I believe I showed you guys that video as well, is the Curls Poppin' Pineapple collection. This is the So Smooth leave-in conditioner. This is really good too. It's not open, so I don't want to open it, but it is thicker than this, but not as thick as some leave-ins, and it soaks into the hair really nicely as well. It leaves a nice shine. It smells really good. This one is one that you can find on the ground as well. This is one that I believe is a little bit more affordable as well. I think it's maybe $9 or something. I'm not sure what these cost. I will put them in the description box below. But this one is really good too. This pineapple collection to me is slept on, but this leave-in packs a lot of moisture, and yeah, it's a favorite. It's a favorite of mine. I like it on its own for a twist out, and I definitely like it under some gels and things like that. So this one is good. I know, guys, I got a lot. Here's another one that I really like that you guys might be surprised about, but this is the Sotanicals Frizz Wiz Curl Defining Leave-In. I like this leave-in as well. This one is one that I use under the Alakae Naturals Creme Brulee or the aloe berry gel. So those thinner gels, I like this under it because it gives it moisture. But this one is, it's in between two. It's thick enough that it gives you the moisture you need, but it's still thin enough that it soaks in. It doesn't flake with other things. It plays well with other gels and things like that. So I like this, and it smells really good. I picked this up, I believe, around Black Friday or a little bit after Black Friday, this past one, because they had a sale, and I went on and picked up a couple of these because I'm not one, and it took forever to get here. And that's why I'm not one to really go with Sotanicals that much. You don't see a lot of Sotanicals in my stash because I just don't have a good relationship with Sotanicals as far as their shipping, as far as wait times. It may be 3, 4, 5 weeks, and I'm just thinking yeah, I don't like that. But this one is good. This one is good. Some of their things I think is overhyped. That's just my opinion. But I like this particular leave-in. And I also like the Knot Sauce from Sotanicals. So this and the Knot Sauce I really do like. And I'm going to keep this on hand to go with my Alakae Naturals gels for sure. But I do need to try this with some other stuff. But I know it works well with those. And I had really good wash and goes with those. This does say it's a curl defining leave-in, so I think it does help to define the curls. And by those being some lighter gels, it made those gels last longer than what I thought they would on my hair. So yes, love that. Also, I love, you guys know this is coming up, I love the Nature's Little Secret Avocado Moisture Cream. So this one is another one that doubles for me as a moisturizer as well as a leave-in. I love it as a leave-in. I love it as a leave-in. I love it as a leave-in underneath gels, creams, and things like that. I really do. I like it. It's a nice soft scent in my opinion, but it packs a lot of moisture as well. If I want to use it as a moisturizer to scrunch in my hair, it works well for that too. It does not leave white balls on my hair. It soaks right in. It gives me the moisture I need. This is always going to be in my rotation as well. Some of these you're going to just always see in my favorites. You're going to always see me using them in combination with other things. It just is what it is. That's why it's a favorite. If you get tired of seeing the same stuff from me, then I'm sorry. It's obviously, you know, not my favorite. If I keep changing up and keep changing up, then you got to kind of wonder, was it really her favorite? Now, there are some things that will fall off, and there's some things as new products come out that you will get, but there are going to be some things that are going to be tried and true that you're always going to see people talk about if it's really their favorites. And you're always going to see me talk about this. You're always going to see me talk about this for sure. You're going to see me talk about this. You're going to see me talk about this. So here's another one. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Curl and Shine Conditioner. I talked about this in my rinse out conditioners because this is a rinse out conditioner, but I also use it as a leave-in. This is thick. It's moisturizing when I have a hard holding gel, and I definitely want to make sure that I don't get crunch, or I want to fluff it up and soften it up. This is the leave-in that I'll use. I love this leave-in, and I always have, so it's always going to be in rotation some type of way. This one is the white one. They changed the formula a little bit, so sometimes it looks a little bit more yellow. That one is good too, but I prefer the white one, and I happen to have found these on Amazon, and I picked me up some so I can have some on hand. I do have them linked in my description box as well as my Amazon store. So hopefully if you click that link and you try to purchase, you will get the white ones. But again, I don't know how many that they had. So it could be that you'll end up with the yellow tint. I'm not sure, but this one I like. And okay, we're getting down to the end. So another one that is good is the Adwoa Beauty Baomint Leave-In Conditioner. This one is good. I've had this for a while, trying to use it up. It's down to here, but it is a good one. If you like Adwoa Beauty, then I would say pick this up and give it a try. They do have the Blue Tansy leave-in. I believe I like that. I just haven't used it enough for it to be in this. I didn't find anything wrong with it when I used it, but again, I just haven't used it enough. I have used this multiple times because it's down to here, and it definitely works well with the Main Choice gels. So I do have some Main Choice gels, and I've paired this with it, and it worked well. So that's why it is my favorites. I am going to try some of these other ones with the Main Choice gels and see how those work, but I know for sure this works. Now, once this is gone, would I repurchase this? I don't know. Only because I do like the Blue Tansy shampoo, and I like the Blue Tansy deep conditioner a little bit. So if I'm going to purchase from Adwoa, most likely I would purchase those two things. But again, Adwoa beauty products to me are quite expensive, or a little expensive. If you don't mind that, they're good products. But for me, I think that I like some of these just as well as this, and they're a little bit less expensive. So I probably would gravitate toward some of these over this one, is all I'm saying. So yeah, but this one is good. So right now it is on my favorites list because it's been doing what I needed it to do for the gels I've been using it with. So, and it has moisture. It does have some moisture to it. Okay, another one that's made it to my favorites is the Trelux Untied the Knot Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner. So I think that this is good. The smell is like a holiday-ish smell. It's not my favorite. It can be overwhelming for people who are sensitive to smells, okay? So I want to let you know that. However, I think that it does have some good moisture. When I have used this product, and I've got some videos here where I've used this product, my hair was moisturized, my hair lasted, so it did what it was supposed to do, and I like that. I like the fact that it's, again, thin enough to soak in, give me the moisture that I need, and it pairs well with its own brand. You do get some leave-ins that don't even work well with their own stylers sometimes, but this one does. And Trelux is a good brand. I like a lot of their products, so I definitely will keep this on hand for no other reason than just to go with the products of theirs that I have and that I want to use. But I'm definitely going to try this with some other things and see how I like it with other gels and everything. But yeah, this is good. Like it. And then guys, last but not least are two that you've seen me talk about before, they are almost gone. That's how much I like them. It's the Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Leave-In Conditioner. So it's almost gone. I got it upside down, as well as the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In, which I talked about in my rinse out conditioners. So this one can be used as a rinse out, a cold wash, a leave-in, whatever. I really like it as a leave-in, which is what I told you in that video as well. I don't use it as a cold wash, and I barely rinse it out, but it does work well for that. These two are really good. Again, they're in my to be used up stash, so I'm trying to get them used up, but I like these. They have been tried and trues for me. This one has a lot of slip you can detangle with. This one is a little bit thicker, packs a lot of moisture. This one is a little bit thinner, so it soaks in really well. It's really good too if you just need a little bit of a boost to your curls, a little bit more elasticity to your curls. This one is going to be a really good one. They both smell good, and they both can be found on the ground, so can't go wrong with either of these. Sorry guys, my camera cut off and I'm not sure where I left off, but I think I was saying these are really good, and that was the end of my leave-ins. So like I said, all of these are some of my favorite leave-ins. I do have some more that I really like, but I didn't want this to be too long, and for the most part these are the ones that, aside from this, because I just recently got this back in my stash, so aside from this, the other ones are the ones that I normally gravitate to the most, even though there are some other ones that I have on hand that are really good. So yeah, hopefully something that I talked about in this video will be helpful to you, will let you know if it's a leave-in that you want to try or not. And if any of my favorites are your favorites, let me know in the comment section below. Share, share that with me. Share some other favorites that you may have that I didn't mention here, so other people, and why they're your favorite, so other people that's reading the comments can learn from your experience as well. And guys, yeah, that's it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.